This is the weather forecast video for Thursday, April the 5th, 2012. Taking a look at the satellite image from last evening, that pesky low over the southern plains and into the southern or lower Mississippi Valley is still moving off to the east. Produced some showers across far southern Iowa with thunderstorms further to the south and east. Watch warning map from before midnight or right around midnight. A freeze watch and some frost and freeze conditions from Iowa eastward. Some red flag warnings well off to the west, and a winter storm watch over southwestern Montana. QPF chart precipitation through Monday evening at 7 o'clock. Most of the decent amounts of rain will be to our south and east. There could be upwards of a quarter of an inch, mainly across our southern and southwestern counties. Let's take a look at the GFS Model Run at 1 p.m. this afternoon. That storm that's been moving ever so slowly is now going to be moving into the lower Mississippi and Tennessee Valley, and that's where the storms will be. Showers and storms there. Still could be an isolated shower across far southeast Iowa. Otherwise, it'll be mainly sunny elsewhere, but temperatures 50s and maybe some lower 60s, and Friday morning it's going to be downright cold, 30s. Maybe a few upper 20s, but it'll quickly rise into the 60s with another storm out to our west coming in on Saturday, with some showers and maybe an isolated crack or two of thunder. Nothing a whole lot, maybe up to a quarter of an inch of rain. Temperatures still in the 60s. Easter Sunday, winds coming out of the northwest. It'll be quite chilly, highs in the 50s and lower 60s. It's going to be dry air, which means that during the night it's going to really drop as soon as the sun sets. Monday will be quite chilly, 50s to around 60. Lows will be very cold Monday night, possibly down to around 30. Could see some frost and freeze conditions. Tuesday doesn't look much better. Highs still in the 50s to around 60 with warmest conditions south and west, coolest north and east. Wednesday morning, we could see some more frost and freeze conditions, especially across the northeast. Another system's coming into the southern plains, could produce some showers and thunderstorms from Nebraska, Kansas southward. A week from today, on the 12th, this is the storm that we've been watching for the last several days, coming in on the 13th. It's now much faster, and it's also much further to the south. And that means this storm may completely bypass us, and it'll be due to this high pressure over James Bay keeping dry air entrenched in our state. And that's not good. A few days later, on the 17th, here comes the storm system. By this point, if we don't get any rain from that storm on the 13th, this will be the next major storm system after the Saturday storm, and this may bring some showers and storms, but as you can see, the low is in Oklahoma, and that means this storm could bypass the state as well, and it's looking more and more of dry conditions, and that's not good. And here's this system at the end of the forecast on the 20th. We've seemingly every day for the last several days seen a storm system at the end of the forecast, and it just doesn't seem to want to move with the day. In this case here on the 20th, we have a low over Wyoming, some showers, thunderstorms, the Gulf wide open, but considering we've seen this several times on every other day, we'll throw that out. So thank you for tuning in to the weather forecast video. We'll have another one on Good Friday.